3 hard truths about dating a dismissive avoidant. Now, I've done this for every attachment style. Any attachment style can heal. That's so much of the body of work that I focus on, how to leverage the subconscious mind and neuroplasticity to actually change our attachment style. It's not even that hard. You have the right tools, but you do need consistency, of course. And until a dismissive avoidant does the work, some of these things can be hard, right? Just like with any attachment style, there can be difficulty when it comes to what it means to date somebody who does have some pain points, some attachment wounds for sure. First hard thing is that dismissive avoidants have a hard time making compromises in relationships. They often think that a compromise means changing their whole personality, and that can cause them to be resistant to change. And of course, compromise is a necessary and very normal, healthy part of a secure relationship. And we're not actually going to be able to have sustainable long-term relationships if we don't learn how to come to a middle ground. I always think of compromise as something that's actually there to spark growth in relationships. Because if compromise means, hey, I have to be more vulnerable with you and, come partway to meet you, and let's pretend I'm a more avoidant person. And let's say, okay, you have to come partway to meet me and respect my space and autonomy by learning to self-soothe, then that grows both of us. That's a good thing. And that's the vast majority of the time what compromise will do for us if we're willing to look at it that way and do some of that work. Number 2, dismissive avoidance, until they do the work on vulnerability and being comfortable co-regulating, they'll have a smaller cup for connection, which can lead somebody to feel like, wait, why aren't they investing more effort or trying to make more time for the relationship? Well, sometimes it's because they're satiated more quickly in terms of their bucket of connection and that need truly being met. And so again, this is a place where you want to articulate, how much time do we spend together each week? What does that look like? What are our needs in terms of texting and calling? And if you can just have that healthy conversation, get that above board, and then make a healthy compromise between, if they're over here, you're over here, let's meet in the middle, well, then a lot of those problems become solvable in advance. And last but not least, dismissive avoidants often don't know how to articulate their needs in a relationship. So when their needs are unmet, they'll push somebody away. And that can be really challenging and often confusing on the receiving end, and it leaves little room to move through disagreements or arguments, which is, again, such an important part of a healthy relationship. As dismissive avoidants learn about their needs, do some of the work, they can definitely heal. And if you want support on healing your relationship with any attachment style, there are courses for each attachment style on how to heal, depending on what your attachment style is too. So all the different attachment style pairing courses, and they will really help you with your transformation.